I go first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check. Check.
This was here, right?
Yeah. Just calm down. And the everything we experience, like I said, is just preparing us for the bigger stages.
Absolutely.
I'm grateful to have them, and like I said, it's the fact that he backdoor the communication and put his whine. You whine, nigga. Why you whining?
That's the wackest thing, because it's like, the thing is, if you really cared about me, you would be like, all right, this is her partner. This is who she's having her child with. I'm going to see what I can do to build, and not immediately be like, okay, like, dope.
Oh, I don't fuck with him. He preys on, nigga, I'm a pimp, nigga. I'm a Mac, and you mad.
So what's that? Because ultimately his whole thing was like, look, it's our friendship. Da, da, da. So you have a problem with this person. You have a problem with the way that they move. And yet you still think that I'm cool. So who do you think I am if I'm in relationship with this person?
That's where I told you
The
the wax
cognitive
up.
dissonance.
It's cognitive dissonance that
Mm-hmm.
they think that this is the thing. I followed over 50 to 60 new people on 2 different accounts, right? Actively building out. I'm in active recruit mode.
Right.
Now that I got a solid 400 or 500 in the algorithm,
Mm-hmm.
now I'm actively going through their accounts and following people that they follow.
Right.
Following the people that follow them.
Updating the algorithm.
Bruh, I'm super updating the
I
algorithm.
feel you. I've been preparing for that as well.
So it's like now, like, because we started it over, it's been a whole year of us clearing out and making our new accounts. And bless you. And with this AI and us changing our picture, we're going to show up in way more algorithms. Mm-hmm. I told you our algorithm went through a whole cleanse. It's trending now to do what we do.
Mm-hmm. Big facts.
It's trending now to be aware and woke and care about the community.
Right. Caring about indigenous mental health. That's why I specifically asked the question that I have here is what obstacles do you overcome as insert identity politics?
Insert identity politics.
Because that shit's trending right now. Was it your turn or mine?
It's your turn.
It is my turn. Okay.
Yeah, we distracted you with our communication.
Mm-hmm.
And you're trying to take your time with this interview. The interview and the game's supposed to be going on.
At the same time?
At the same
No,
time.
definitely, because I was getting caught up in the game.
Uh-huh. I know. You got some pieces taken.
No, I didn't. You did.
Huh?
You the one who got the pieces taken. I haven't had any taken yet.
No, he's taken.
Oh.
Fall back. You done move some pieces around.
I moved too fast. I could have easily taken your book. Instead of your pawn, I could have easily taken your bishop.
Three day my pawn would have took your queen.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
So you did the right move.
I did.
Yeah. Yo, that's the thing. It's just a move.
Yeah.
How attached you are to the pieces is up to you.
Of course.
Like,
it's because ultimately it's just a game.
That's it. Learning that these pieces and the pawns are pretty dope because they all can give you other pieces back. Uh-huh. This is the battlefield. Right. Learning how to battle in the battlefield. Like, my pieces got taken because I put you in check early and I got excited. Right. And because I got excited, I could have took your queen early. Like, losing certain pieces and paying attention, like, it requires a lot of like patience and focus to play this game at a high level. It's because it's tons of strategy. Mm-hmm. You got to be able to let some pieces go, sacrifice, invest, move forward.
Mm-hmm. Part of me playing chess for the longest time has just been me playing without strategy, because I'll just move pieces and maybe think like one step ahead at the most, but mostly just moving pieces around in response, just to get used to playing the game. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not attached to the pieces. I'm not attached to the outcome. It becomes different when you play to win. Which I know this is all building us up for law. That's the dope thing about it. Building up for the courtroom.
Yep. Because it's all about the position, your stance, and what you can prove and perception. Removed?
Yeah, I put them right here. Okay. So these questions, like 30-second clips if possible.
30-second clips?
30 seconds to a minute, how about that?
I can do that.
There's 6 questions.
I can do that. I can.
Bow Bay.
Bow Bay.
Bow Bay made it to the screen. Okay.
Where my head at? I'm gonna like go ahead with the recording. Ooh. Say what? Say what? Say what? Oh, just hit the side of my toe up on the dresser.
Investment.
Yep.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. So, the first question that I'm going to ask you in this series is, what does liberation mean to you?
The act of being in control and or entangled with our mind, body, and soul, and be tuned into our soul song to be our most authentic rainbow spectrum self, wherever we are, around whoever we meet. Yeah.
Okay. So the next question is, what internally empowers you?
My innate ability to connect authentic self, my soul, the spirit, the chi, my ability to tap into the woo, and to tap into my ancestral lineage, the culture. I know who I am. So once you know who you are, nobody else can kind of tell you who you are. And that higher self or higher power in the ascended group of ascended masters guide my everything in the physical.
So in your work, you've described yourself as a shaman. What is a shaman?
It's a great question. One of the 5 elements of hip hop, they call them witch doctors, they call them priests, they call them witches, alchemists. In the 5 elements of hip hop, DJ, MC, b-boy, and girl, aerosol artist, and shaman, we're the one that provide the prophecies, potential non-physical energies. We read, we act as intercessors between us and the non-physical world, and then we also operate as communicators to netta or nature, the animal life, plant life, and the stars.
With your experience as being a shaman, what have been your experiences with being a shaman, both positive and negative?
Positive, negative, neutral. One, a lot of dogmas or religions have. My grandpa's from Nigeria, so Yoruba, the Ifa, most of the African shamanism and rituals have all been deemed demonic and satanic. And because people don't know, they have their own stigmas, and it triggers or creates defense mechanisms. So people try to get rid of us or burn us at the stake or get us out of their community before we infect the rest of their culture or their way of life. And one of the dopest things about being a shaman is that once you really don't give a fuck, that area of repulsion and attraction, you get to attract your tribe. Like I already have a dope ass network of shamans and magicians and dragons and warlocks and witches that all fucking know who they are. So yeah, it's an authentic air about being someone shaman where you hold the spiritual mantle and ball of clutter for your generations.
Okay. So in the 3rd dimensional realm, you've described yourself as queer, indigenous, you're a shaman. You have described yourself as having active mental health, being a non-binary and two-spirited, ex-military, melanated parent of 9. What obstacles overcome in that, and how do you see the colonizer system working with you?
Like, first and foremost, the My coming out of the closet.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna
break that up.
I'm gonna change that. Yeah, reword that question.
It's on my turn to go.
Mm-hmm. I put this here.
Yeah, and then I did a castle.
Oh, you switched it. Okay.
Yep.
What obstacles do you overcome as a shaman and that doesn't recognize shamanism, and as a queer, indigenous, mental health, non-binary, two-spirit, melanated, ex-military parent of 9?
A lot of all those titles, they all have a lot of level of agreements and me communicating my level of healing, my tools, shifting my narrative, being my narrative has been the most liberating and free thing. I stand on my own principles, which I stand on the backs and shoulders of tons of ancestors and shamans that came before us. That right now, some people call it God or spirit or source. Those that understand the way of the woo or the energy in the elements, we are rewriting the next stages of history.
Hmm.
We froze up here. I'm trying not to lose my head. I get a feeling sometimes to make me wonder.